Good morning students, welcome back. Hope you all are fine. So in previous presentation we talked about degrees of comparison. Hope you all are aware, remember about it. In that presentation we talked about what is positive degree, what is comparative, what is superlative, right? The definitions and how the words are formed using various spelling rules, keeping in mind the spelling rules, right? That time I also told you that you have to we will learn about 5 types of degrees of comparison in our coming presentations. So today we will talk about the first type, which is singular number. Now students, you need to remember the rules, the formula of all these 5 types. Today we will talk only about type 1, that is singular number, how the sentences are formed in this. Let's look at it. So positive degree. Whenever you will see the sentence like this, no other dash as. Okay, so no other, then there must be the subject, then you will use as, then in the underline you can see that there is a blank space for the adjective, and then again as. So let's say no other man is as strong as. Strong is the positive degree, right? So as dash as, it's very important for positive degree, you need to remember. So whenever you see sentence like this, no other dash as, you need to understand, you need to quickly remember that this is type 1 singular number. So when you convert this kind of sentence into comparative, what you will do is you will change the subject into object, object into subject. So your object will come in the beginning, then you will use then any other and then dash. So before then your adjective will come, object, adjective, then any other and then dash. Okay, so no other dash as will change into then any other. So strong adjective will become stronger in comparative. That also you need to remember. When you change it into superlative, the is very important. You know, the simple form you need to remember is positive, as dash as compulsory, comparative then is compulsory, and superlative the word the is compulsory. Okay, and you need to remember this. Okay, so positive strong, comparative stronger, superlative strongest. Adjectives will change this way. Okay, so let's look at one example and maybe you'll be able to understand it better. For example, no other man. You can see no other I've highlighted because it is required for positive. Was, as you can see, strong is the adjective, dash as Hercules. Okay, this is your positive sentence. So whenever you in the exercise, in the example, in the exam, you see this kind of sentence, you need to understand that this is type 1 singular number. They'll not highlight it for you. No, like I have highlighted it in red color. No, you just need to recall, remember. So you will immediately change it into comparative like this. Hercules will come in the beginning, as I said earlier. Hercules was, strong will become stronger. Then you can see I've used then any other. I've highlighted it. Men. Okay, this is your comparative. Then when you want to change it into superlative, Hercules was the strongest man in the world. You can see strong, stronger, strongest, and the words which are required are highlighted in red color. Can you see? Great. So this is your type 1. Now students, hope this is clear for you. We will immediately start solving the fair book exercise and we will do this many examples, so it will be clear to you what is type 1. Okay? But remember that you have to remember the rule. Let's take fair book exercise. Example number 1. Calcutta is the biggest city in the West Bengal. Now student, this is superlative. How you'll come to know the is used and dash is used? Then see, not necessary always you'll get the positive first or in the question or the comparative sentence you'll get. You can get any of the three. If the sentence is given like this, the and dash, you need to immediately understand that this is the type 1 singular number example. So you will change it into both the positive and superlative comparative. So positive will become like this. No other city in West Bengal is as big as Calcutta. As biggest will become big, okay, and city in the West Bengal will come in the beginning. So no other city in West Bengal is as big as Calcutta. Are you able to understand, students? And the words which are required are highlighted for the type 1. Then when you change it into comparative, now again, as I said, only in positive the subject will remain in the beginning, object will remain in the end. In comparative and superlative, object will come in the beginning and subject will go at the end. So you can see Calcutta, we have kept it as it is in the beginning. So Calcutta is bigger, okay, bigger because it's comparative than any other city in West Bengal. So easy, students, okay. Fine. Let's look at the next example. Verkhoyansk is the coldest place of the world. Again, the is used. Okay, it's highlighted red color and then only there's a dash. So we need to understand that it's a superlative degree sentence. So again, we will make it into positive and comparative. So no other place in the world is as dash as is required. Okay, no other and as dash as. Coldest will become cold as it is positive as Verkhoyansk. Now comparative, Verkhoyansk is colder. Cold will become colder than any other. Then is required for comparative than any other place in the world. Okay, students? Great. Next. No other means of public communication is as effective as television. Now you can see now positive statement is given. So you have to make it in comparative and superlative. So television will come in the beginning is more effective. Why more effective? You remember the rule, effective. Imagine effectiver, effectivest, how it will sound awkward. So you need to count. Effective is more than 6 or 6 letters. Okay. So we have added the word more in the beginning of effective to make it comparative. So television is more effective than any other means of public communication. Now to form the superlative, we will add the and most effective, right? More will become most. Television is the most effective means of public communication. Okay, students? So the rules are, the words which are required are highlighted in red color and the adjectives are underlined and it is in green color. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Agra is more famous than any other tourist place. More famous, again the bell should ring that it's a comparative one. Even if the word, that letter C is not given in the bracket in the question, you should get it, okay? More famous and then any other. So it should immediately click that it's a comparative sentence. So Agra is more famous, so you need to change it into positive and superlative. So what we will do? No other tourist place. Okay, tourist place will come in the beginning. No other tourist place is as famous. More famous will become famous as it is positive as Agra. And in superlative, Agra again will come in the beginning, right? So Agra is the most famous. More famous, famous, most famous. The most famous. Upper superlative. Agra is the most famous tourist place. That's it. Let's look at the next one. Milk is the most nutritious drink. So here, no other, that's it, the and dash. So it's a superlative. So we'll change it into positive and comparative. No other drink, drink will come in the beginning, is as nutritious. Most nutritious will become nutritious as milk. Next, comparative. Milk is more nutritious than any other drink. Okay, great. Let's look at the next one. No other exercise is as healthy as swimming. This is a positive one. No other and as dash as. Okay, and the adjective is just the simple form. So we will change it into comparative as well as superlative. So swimming will come in the beginning. Swimming is healthier. Healthy will become healthier than any other exercise. And to superlative, healthiest. The healthiest. The is required. So swimming is the healthiest exercise. Great. Let's look at the next one. Mumbai is the richest city in Maharashtra. This is superlative degree, students, right? So we'll change it into positive and comparative. So no other city in Maharashtra will come in the beginning. So no other city in Maharashtra is as rich. Richest will become rich as Mumbai. And in comparative, richer, right? So Mumbai, again Mumbai will come in beginning. Mumbai is richer than any other city in Maharashtra. Richest, rich and richer. Superlative, positive and comparative. Okay. Next one. Solomon was wiser than any other man of his time. Wiser, comparative. Wiser than, comparative, right? So we'll change it into positive and superlative. So no other man was as wise as, okay, Solomon in his time. Okay, wiser will become wise. And in superlative, again Solomon will come in the beginning. Solomon was the wisest man in his time. Okay, students, let's look at the next one. He is cleverer than any other member of his family. Cleverer than is a comparative. So we'll change it into positive. No other member of his family will come in the beginning. Then is as clever as. Clever is a positive form. As him. Okay, he will change it into him. And next superlative, he is the cleverest. Okay, cleverest member of his family. The is used and clever will become cleverest, and again he will come into the beginning. He is the cleverest member of his family. Great. I think it's very easy. Last, the Times of India is more powerful than any other newspaper. This is a comparative one. More powerful, right? More than 6 words. So we have used more in the beginning. So we have to change it into positive first. No other newspaper is as powerful. More powerful becomes powerful as the Times of India. And superlative will change into the Times of India is the most powerful. More powerful, powerful. And in superlative it will become most powerful newspaper. Okay, students, very easy it is. You just need to remember the rules and just that will help. Okay, so practice and we'll be soon back with type 2. Till then, goodbye.